Alrighty, hello YouTube, ZShadow64 here, back again with another Clash for Dawn tutorial video, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to obtain and upgrade mercenaries. So this is going to be a pretty in-depth and long video because there's quite a lot to talk about in it. So in order to obtain mercenaries, you have a plethora of ways to go about doing that. The most basic way is to open up the hub, go to mercenaries, and then you have the 4 tabs here. All we care about God, I hate these pop-ups. All we care about is the bottom one here. So every day you can, I believe, get 5 coin mercenaries for free a day just by staying online. And then you also have the timer on the gem one. Whenever that runs out, you can get a free mercenary from that. And I'm going to try and make this video relatively quick, so it's going to kind of fly through all these. Now, you also have the 10 multi-draw, which is actually the best way to obtain orange mercenaries. And if you go to hub and hit the little gear icon at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you will see the updates button under switch characters. So just hit that and look for the orange mercenary, and this will actually tell you what mercenary you currently have the best chance at getting from the Tavern 10 multi-draw. So this week's happens to be Brand the Hunter, and tomorrow actually there will be a new one that we can obtain. So it's going to go ahead and back out of that now. And there is another great way to obtain free mercenaries as well. If we go to, let's see, I'll just hit special deals and then go down to the booster package. If you get the 99-cent pack every single day, you can get a free mercenary. And obviously that will be the most basic method for obtaining a gold mercenary. If you keep up at getting these, you'll get gold mercenaries for sure. I mean, it just takes time. The more of the same mercenaries you got, you just continue to evolve them until you get to gold. So let's go ahead and talk about the evolve function now. So if we go ahead and scroll down, you'll see I pretty much can evolve any of my mercenaries towards the bottom here. I have so many duplicates, I don't know what to do with them all. And this is just from mostly obtaining the free mercenaries. So let's go to one I actually have a significant amount of. So like this 10 one here. Now, if we go ahead and tap them, and you'll notice the evolve function at the bottom, so go ahead and hit that. Now you'll notice in the picture there is 2 dots. That means I've already started evolving this one, and the more you evolve them, the more dots will appear until you get to 3 dots, and then after 3 dots they evolve into the next form, which in this case would be a blue mercenary. So at the bottom, you'll see it costs 12 mercenaries before I can reach blue. So it says it right there at the bottom as well. So let's go ahead and keep evolving. And you'll see now they got 3 little dots to them. I think they get a bonus to their stats for every dot as well. I'm not completely sure on that. And it looks like I'm not going to have enough to completely evolve them to blue. But we'll go ahead and go to a blue one and start evolving now. So this one actually costs 56 mercenaries, which is which is rather interesting. Holy crap. So I don't know what's up with that. If somebody can tell me in the comments, I don't quite understand why some of these cost such a significant amount of mercenaries in order to upgrade them. That's just completely beyond me. I don't understand that, but I'm trying to show one actually evolving. Holy crap, 55. All right. Now what my strategy is, I continue evolving these guys until they get to purple, and then that's when I actually use them to what was I gonna say? That's when I use them for the inherit function, which I'll show you right afterwards. So I'm just going to go ahead and evolve all of my mercenaries. Now this actually doesn't cost any coin either, so you can do this for free. I've just been slacking off, but I would recommend doing this until you hit purple. And I don't I don't really think it's worth evolving them all the way up to orange and gold. It just takes too much time, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and keep this up. Yeah, 57 mercenaries, man. That is insane. Okay. We're working our way there. And so I'll go to one that already has three stars, so I can kind of show them actually evolving into another mercenary. So let's go ahead and show you what happens. So one more mercenary here, and you'll see the picture actually changes to purple once you're on your last one needed in order to evolve them. So boom, now he is purple. And I'm actually going to skip going through all these because I just have too many, but that's pretty much the basics of evolving mercenaries. And so their stats greatly increase as you evolve them through their different stages. And, you know, they start off green, then go to blue, and then purple, orange, and gold. And unfortunately, I don't have a gold yet, but I'm getting there. I'll have a gold sooner or later. And let's see. So now, let's use Lena the Flame. So if we go to inherit, we can take one of our mercenaries that we've evolved to purple. And this actually costs quite a lot of gold, by the way. So I would definitely be careful with this. Make sure you're paying attention to how much gold you have. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. And it's saying at least one improved. Obviously, make sure you don't use these ones. You do not want to use any mercenaries with crowns. Those are legendary mercenaries, and they are of great value because they have 2 attacks instead of 1 attack, and they're also needed specifically to get SSS in some of your solo dungeons. So you're definitely going to want to hang on to the crowned ones. So let's go ahead and use a mercenary now. And boom, we got it to 10. Let's do that again. And once you pass 10, it actually it's the same system as the mercenary color, and every other like the evolved colors as well. You'll notice that it went from green to blue, and then it's going to go from blue to purple, purple to orange, and then gold. So it's the same type of scenario. Every time you hit 10, it's going to go and upgrade again to another color. All right. So let's upgrade the physical armor as well. Boom. And there we go. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I've used enough gold. But that's pretty much the inherit system there. So you sacrifice mercenaries to your better mercenary. Just the way it works. Cruel world. And as you can see, some of my mercenaries got a little something that says "fight" by their name. That means that's the mercenary I'm currently using. And by the way, another thing to note: the mercenary to the very left will be the mercenary that will be the first to replace a open slot in your team. So every time I jump into a match with 3 players and 1 open slot, I will always have Mondar the Cold jump in before any of my other mercenaries. So keep in mind, it's a priority list as you place them down. And as you level up, you'll unlock more slots. You start off with only 1 open mercenary slot, and then you slowly gain more over time. So, what else is there to talk about here? Let's see. So we also have the rest function. So I believe that just takes them off your team. So now they're not on there anymore. And I do want Len of the Flame to be my second priority, and then Park the Viper to be my third. So I got some pretty strong mercenaries here, but next thing we're going to talk about is the rune system. So again, we have the sacrificing system. Actually, I'm going to show you this on Len of the Flame, because currently I am trying to get her EX Berserk rune to level 7, and there's a reason for that. If you hit the Check Mercenary Oath, you will notice that your mercenaries can get bonus percentage stats for completing certain tasks. Like if I evolve this mercenary to gold, I will get a 10% increase to magical damage for everybody in my squad. And let's see what else. I already have some of these checked. So since she's fighting with Mondar the Cold, she gets a 10% magic damage increase. If I was fighting together with Blizzard Sunday, I would get an HP increase. So, and at the very bottom will always be your rune one. So there it says, equip an EX Berserk rune above level 7 to get a 12% magical damage increase. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So if you hit quick select, it'll select the first 3 runes that are showing up. And then we can go ahead and hit enhance. Now another way to do this is hit quick select and keep scrolling down, and it will continuously check all the runes. So, and don't worry about hitting enhance and thinking you're going to accidentally use an EX rune, because it'll give you a little warning if you accidentally go about doing that. So now I'm going to hit enhance, and I didn't use any EX runes. It used everything but my EX ones, which is quite nice. So getting a little collection going on for my EX runes, and hopefully I'll have a good stock of them for whenever I get new mercenaries. But definitely don't ever waste your EX runes. They're of great value. Like I said, for getting those oaths, which you want to try to achieve doing. Just to get your mercenaries that extra boost and stats that they need. Now, the last thing to talk about would be the equipment function. So, I guess I'll do Blizzard Sunday, since he only needs 1 more. Oh, actually, that's a purple one. I want to avoid that. But yeah, I guess I don't quite need to need to show you guys how this works. Essentially, you just go to crafting formula, and then it will show you how many more you need in order to craft that specific item. And boy, I keep getting stuck with the purple ones. But let's go ahead and try and craft one here. So I'll try and find a relatively easy one, which doesn't look like it's going to be the case. This blue one is the only easy one I can do right now. So I need 5 of these purple pants puzzle pieces. So all you gotta do is go to a dungeon. If you happen to have SS or SSS, you can use your instant complete scrolls that you get for free every day. So I highly recommend using these scrolls to help you upgrade your gear. And there we go, I got a purple pair of pants. So I'm going to keep doing this again and again until I get the 5 pairs needed in order to craft this specific pair of pants. So it's a pretty tedious task, yes, but it's definitely worth doing. So I'm not even completely sure if I've hit 5 now. Just got distracted talking. No, I spent enough money in this game. Thank you very much. So there we go. I got all 5 pieces. So now I hit craft and boom, that piece is complete. So you pretty much do that. I would do that for this ring as well. So let's go ahead and get that last shield that I need. There we go. Got the shield. And you guys can fast forward or, skip through this video if I'm boring you guys. I know some of this is pretty tedious, but there, now I got a complete set. And so if I finish this whole set, that fast equip button to the right will actually be highlighted just like this. And I would go ahead and press it, and then she would be enhanced to plus 12. So she would go from plus 11 to plus 12, and she'd get a significant score increase from that. So that's pretty much it, though, guys. There's really nothing else to talk about with the mercenaries now. And you do want to make sure that you try and get a full physical and a full magical team. I talked about this in my trials video. It'll definitely help you. And a full team consists of three mercenaries. But not much else I can think of really. Just try and only upgrade the mercenaries that have the crowns. Those are the important ones. You want to try and collect all those, and that way you'll have whatever mercenary you need for your solo dungeons, because I imagine every crowned mercenary will be needed in the solo dungeon at one point or another. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. There was a whole lot to talk about and take in this video, so feel free to pause, go back to certain parts and whatnot. And that's pretty much it. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.